Hey now, Virgo, this is Jenna Flower with Abundance Amplified Tarot here. Wow. Okay. So I feel like you guys have either started a project or someone brought you in an opportunity here. And maybe you're kind of just, toying around with the idea. Like, I'm not sure if I want to do this. Yeah, this is kind of fun. All of a sudden, you kind of stood in this clarity and went, wow, I could possibly do this. I could possibly use this. And I feel like this was kind of like a life-changing aha moment. Okay. And then all of a sudden, okay, you started seeing all the obstacles in your way. Okay. Two of Wands wants you to understand that, life is full of choices here, right? You've got that past and the present here in those wands, right? We've got the past and the present here. And look what's down in the middle. This whole new world you could be birthing here, this future, right? Notice that too looks like an 11. Okay? I needed to say that. Somebody needed to hear that here. Because I'm going to tell you right now that whatever you're thinking about doing, or the way you're thinking about doing it, maybe you're just tweaking something a little bit, you need to pay attention here. This clarity could land you into a huge harvest. And I'm talking fundamentally about, money. For some of you, it could be like the completion of a huge cycle for you. Okay? All right? I feel like you went through this period of growth with this, and you've been judging yourself and giving away your power through this process. All right? And that's what's happening. You need to regain your power. You need to stop being so critical, okay, of yourself, is what I'm hearing, so that you can come in and reap the benefits of this project, right? Like some of the stuff that's happening around you, if this Five of Wands is people, doing whatever around you, you need to understand that this is a growth phase for them. It's all about their spiritual growth. You need to move forward in a balanced way here to hit this Ten of Pentacles. This is kind of amazing, Virgo. And I'm also hearing that if you maybe don't jump on this right away, that this will revisit you at the same time, and you will have the chance for this abundance again. So I'm thinking it's an idea or a project. Know that your unique soul input is what is going to make this work. Okay, so I feel like this is something that could be near and dear to your heart. Yeah, this brought you kind of to the edge here. And Spirit wants you to understand that it's time to stand up on your own 2 feet, in your own power here, and understand kind of that what might be good for you, okay, might not be good for everybody else, right? Like respecting other people's journeys here. It's like, you guys, I've got the vow, I've got the animal, and I've got the one. Okay, so what basically is happening here, oh, and I've got the eternal child here, which I'm going to just set right here. Do you know how, oh, and love. Let's add that. Agape. This is really about loving and understanding yourself here, Virgo. Okay, understanding that sometimes we make vows and we make promises and things like that when things are happening in a certain state of being. We talk about old soul contracts. We talk about, and I'm talking about vows to yourself here. Like, I've been helping people clear some karmic conditioning and things, and like these people will have these flash memories of like having these really horrific things happen and like cursing themselves, or vowing to never do something again. And that sticks in your psyche, right? It sticks in your soul. So what I see you doing, okay, is releasing a lot of this stuff here. All right, understanding that each day is a new day, and it's time to clear some of that out and really getting back into the source. Like, what am I being asked to do? How can I benefit? How can I serve, right? The collective. How can I help in the world, right? And what I'm seeing is that part of that project for you, whatever that Page of Wands is bringing in, whether it's an idea or a project, is exactly kind of what you need to kind of focus on. But you need to do this in a way that is fun for you, that brings in that agape love, that brings in that spirit of discovery. You could be working with other people here. Yeah, because what I'm hearing is if you're kind of like blocking your own abundance here. Okay, so maybe there's a chance you could just need to do some clearing. By the way, I do offer sessions if anybody's interested. I'm certified in the Compassion Key, NLP, and also Reiki, and I've healed for over 40 years. Like, there's a lot of options and things that I can do to help people. I give consultations, and then we can talk about what session is best for you. You can hit me up in the comments. I'm in the middle of activating a storefront here. Yeah, this somehow something that was going forward here really triggered you. Okay, this triggered a lot of emotion in you, and you ended up blocking a blessing. Like, and I really feel like you felt like you didn't deserve it. Okay, there was something about like, I don't deserve this, and you literally blocked your own blessing here. Okay. Now, this 9 to the 10 here, I feel like, you know, you're starting to understand this. You're starting to understand that you need this healing process. Those 10 swords, okay, just so you know, those 10 swords are all lessons that you've learned here. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I just cut the deck, and I got the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here. So as you start to move forward, and I've got a Page of Swords, as you get this clarity and get back into your intuition and get back into your alignment and do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, please, Virgo, you are going to move straight into this huge spiritual and financial abundance. Like, it's sitting there waiting for you when it's ready. It's when you're ready. It's not going anywhere. Okay, what's yours is yours. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you guys are blessed here. Okay, and to be fair, it's talking about you being fair to yourself here. Okay, trust in a higher power. Trust in your higher power, your higher self. Okay, the timing is going to be right when it's right for you. I've got the Owl. Deception and wisdom. Notice they're both mentioned on the same card. That's because it depends on how you're looking at something, right? You can have a moment of complete clarity, and if that negativity seeps in, or a scarcity mindset or something like that seeps in, it changes that whole perspective from an opportunity into where you're worrying about stuff that hasn't even happened yet, right? So you're being called out here to understand, okay, that parts of you that have been functioning for a really long time need to get changed, need to be purged here. Okay, this is all about growth, transformation, new beginnings. Okay, and seeing them in a way where you're actually getting, yeah, you know, I feel like you guys are going back and forth. You're going back and forth with this stuff. And it might feel that way to you. Know that you have a ton of opportunity here. Okay? I'm hearing balance. You know, take a retreat here. We've got self-acceptance coming out for you. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself when you offer your whole being to love. Self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in oneness, dear divine. Okay, so accept those parts of yourselves that might be having a hard time. Okay, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Okay, you're already doing this, Virgo. You're already growing. You know, the people that I normally watch my channel are already in a process of growth and development. A lot of them already understand what I'm saying. So this is kind of your challenge here, is to really take the time out and shift that perception. Okay? Because as soon as you do and you start to move forward and you just, you know, keep that faith is what I'm hearing. Like, you know how a child has faith, right? They believe in magic. They believe in all kinds of things, right? It's like you need to get back into that eternal child, back into that discovery, back into loving beauty and seeing the beauty. You know, I just saw the most spectacular sunset tonight and it was uplifting and I really drank it in. It's that kind of a vibe, right? Like, don't take anything for granted is what I'm hearing. Okay? For some of you, if you are really struggling, okay, Spirit wants you to understand that a personal issue reaches resolution here. Just going to ask. Yeah, it almost feels like you're between worlds, right? Okay? You're on your way to Treasure Island here. You're on your way to Treasure Island. Give yourself a chance is what I'm hearing. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself some credit. Okay? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you. Also check out the description box. There's a download that's free, and there are some books there that can help people along their pathway. There's Intro to Astrology, where there's printable sheets and all this kind of fun stuff that can help you figure out. So if you're watching astrology, it will assist you. There's tells you what the houses are. There's terminology, definitions. There's a bunch of really cool graphics. There's also the history of tarot, with an intro to tarot, with the suits. Anyway, help yourselves, check it out. I have the 8th of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So if you're starting to feel a little bit of self-doubt here, one of the things that I do as well is I sign up for webinars or I do some research and, just kind of boost that momentum again. Boost yourself up. Once you get that ideas and inspirations flowing, it's easier to step back in, right? I've also got don't let pride get in your way. Okay? So, there's a lot of shame and guilt rolling around in the collective that is completely displaced. Okay? Excuse me. It has to come from, it's come from society. It's come from, places we were raised. You know what I mean? And it has no place in our lives anymore. It just doesn't serve us anymore. And a lot of it is like all the stuff that's been passed down through generations. It's time to clear that out and give that back. Okay? There is no shame with not understanding how to do something. There is no shame with having to ask questions or try things 2 or 3 times, right? Or there's no shame with holding the space for yourself so that you can heal and do what you need to do. Anyway, Virgo, I hope this has been helpful to you. Please take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if I didn't say that. And as always, be kind out there.